No introduction, jumping right into part 2. We're going to be attaching the neck to the body and throwing some hardware on. Here I'm just measuring the neck, trying to get a rough estimate of if I'm even close to where it needs to be, and we'll trace that out with a pencil when I'm happy with it. If you're just jumping into part 2, you can click up here on the info card for part 1. The drill press here to hog out a little bit of material before doing the final routing for the neck pocket. The next step is to line up the template for the router so I don't mess up the neck pocket. Using the same style router bit that I did in part 1 to shape out the body, I'm going to use that to clear out the neck pocket. I'm mapping out where I want that tail piece to go, and if I could change one thing, it would be this. Not having the pick guard to help dictate where that tail piece should go might have been a mistake, but we'll see. And here we're going to drill for the string through design. I've now got a little bit bigger drill bit on for the string ferrules that are going to be inserted into the back, and you'll see which ones I picked later on when we do the install. Next up, we have to drill for the 2 pneumatic anchors that are going to be installed in the body. Sand. Used a couple different grits here. I think I went all the way up to 1,000 or 1,200.
The next day, I did stain the body blank last night, a little bit darker. I didn't film it because staining's not that hard. And today we're going to install hardware and try to set the neck. Let's do it.
As you can see, I've got the super glue out. I had a drill bit that was either too small or slightly too big, so I went with slightly too big so I wouldn't crack the body, and then a dab of super glue on each one, and I don't anticipate having any problems here. Next up, we're going to drop these bridge anchors down into the body, and here I actually did go slightly too small because I wanted these to have a really tight fit.
So, fun little update. I have vintage style, I think they're Wilkinson tuners, and the bushing does not fit the hole. It's too small. I thought I measured everything and had everything ready to go when I ordered all the parts, but it's a no-go. But I have these Grovers that came off my Les Paul Special, and that's almost a perfect fit. So as much as I love the vintage look, I don't mind having Grovers on there, and this will let me keep moving forward. I can always replace tuners or get a different bushing. Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna do that. So, Grovers. favorite look, but it's not the worst. Like I said, I can always replace tuners.
Time to map out where this neck plate is going to go, and it really is as simple as just picking where you want it, marking your holes for drilling, and drilling them out. I did use my fancy little spring-loaded punch here. That really helped get the marking exactly where I wanted it, because it is simple, but you do still need to be precise. This was probably the most stressful part of the whole project. As you can see, I'm trying to make sure that this neck and where it's clamped is as straight as it possibly can be. Going back and forth multiple times against a common reference point to make sure that when I mark the holes on the neck for drilling, that neck will be straight when I finally attach it to the body. You'll see here shortly, I used the same brad point drill bit that I used for the neck holes to mark the exact center of the drill locations for the neck. Just going to drill them out. I would highly recommend you double check your measurements here. Do not drill all the way through the neck. Set your depth and take your time.
I think that's gonna about do it for this video. The last thing I'm gonna do is just run a string from the bridge up to the nut, just to kind of verify that my neck measurements were straight, and hopefully they are. I like that. think that'll work.
That's going to do it for part 2. Make sure you like and subscribe to stay up to date for part 3. Thanks.